Okay, my name is Engineer Chinedu Onyeizu. I'm from Obiungwa, Abia village to be precise. Okay, so I was born and bred in Abia, Abia South, the current Ward 12. And I've also played my politics there, despite being from Obiungwa local government. My primary secondary education was here in Abia too. I started at my primary school was at Abayo Mocham Primary School, the one opposite the Anglican Church along Abia Owerri Road. Yes, and then I moved on to Engr High School, where I did my secondary school education. And then in SS1, I moved to the first private school in Abia then, Dorothy International Secondary School. That was where I finished in 1997, and then moved on to read petroleum engineering in the Federal University of Technology, Owerri, Futo. I finished top 5% of the class in 2002. After then, I now served in Bayelsa. I served in Kayama Grammar School. I taught in the school. I taught physics and mathematics. After my service, I won the Best Corps Member of the Year in Bayelsa, because I convinced a UK-based organization, a group of ophthalmologists and opticians, to come to Bayelsa as at 2003, 2004, to conduct what we call free eye surgery for cataract blind patients in the village. We were able to restore sight to over 67 cataract blind people free of charge. The NYSC body recognized me as the Best Corps Member of the Year. Right after my service, my first job was with PTDF in 2004. I joined PTDF as a research associate. My research focus was on gas, natural gas. I worked with others, but as the lead researcher, to develop what we call a non-stoichiometric technology that will allow Nigeria harness what we call deep water gas, resources. So in other words, that technology will allow you to convert gas to hydrate balls. You convert it to hydrate balls that can be moved or shipped onshore, so that you can regasify it for electricity. So that won a lot of interest. That attracted a lot of interest for the federal government then, and we got some additional grants to progress the research. But in 2006, I left PTDF for Chevron. I joined Chevron as a petroleum engineer. Interestingly, that same year, I won an award as the best young engineer in West Africa. The award was given to me by Offshore West Africa Conference. It's a UK-based petroleum group for some of the studies and researches I was doing then. So I joined Chevron in 2006 as a petroleum engineer, and by the way God could have it, I was able to go up the leadership ladder in a very short time. By 2011, I had already become a manager in the company, and I was recognized as a high flyer in the system, and I got sent to Pau, France. Pau is a small city in France that straddles between France and Spain. So I spent about 2 years in Pau, came back, and within 6 months of my return, I got sent out to Louisiana again to work for a major capital project Chevron just initiated. and as a manager of that project. It was actually the Gulf of Mexico side of Louisiana that I was posted to. I spent around 4 years there. Came back from Louisiana back to Nigeria and proceeded on a study leave to MIT, where I did my master's. MIT in Boston, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, one of the prestigious universities in the world. Then after my master's at MIT, I went again to do another master's at Heriot-Watt University. We call it strategy, master's in strategy planning. So apart from these degrees, I've had certificate courses at schools like Harvard Kennedy School of Government. So I left Chevron in August 2021 as a manager to start up my own oil and gas servicing firm called CVN Global Links Energy Limited. CVN supports oil and gas producing companies. We do what we call asset integrity management. We also consult on digitization of existing assets. I started two firms, CVN Global Links Energy Limited and Rhino Homes and Properties, which is a real estate development company in Lagos. So for Rhino, we build homes, we build estates, and we deliver luxury estates. And we target cooperatives of organizations for that. On politics, my first experience in politics was in February 2016 when I registered with APC political party as a member. Then in 2017, I contested for Senate under APC, but I couldn't go past the primaries level. But as many people would tell you, we won the election too at the primaries level, but for some reason the mandate was given, or the ticket was given to Mark Wambara, one of the aspirants from East local government. There were three of us, myself, Mark Wambara, and Engr from Opingwa, who was once a gubernatorial candidate of APC too. So that was my first experience. I was just 37, I was young. Despite not being sponsored by any of the heavy big wigs at that time, I was able to mobilize young people, young members of APC to come out in their numbers and to vote for us. Unfortunately, when the results were announced, we saw a different name, on the ballot. Fast forward 2023, I joined Labour Party with Dr. Alex Oti, where we agreed that he was going to run for governorship while I run for Senate, in Abia South Senatorial Zone. So that is Chinedu Onyeizu in a nutshell. Thank you.